Hey Tarot friends, it's Jade here with Tarot Your Truth. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a walkthrough of a fairly new to me oracle, the Magick of You Oracle by Fiona Horn. This deck is by Rockpool Publishing. The Magick of You Oracle is what you turn to when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel and must crawl through and light it yourself. Haven't we all been there before? Each oracle card is a unique key that unlocks a door to your hidden truths. And behind each door lies a message to light your way and guide you on your path. Light the fires of resilience, recover, and rebirth in your life. Interesting. Okay, so thank you, Rockpool Publishing, for providing the thumb hole. Okay. Inside of the box is pretty. Okay. Move that out of the way. So we have the book. Little White Book. More than just a Little White Book. It is all in English, and there's about 100 pages, including, there's the author, what a pretty lady, and the illustrator, who is Marcela Bolivar, or Marcela. Okay, so what do we get here? There's info on how to use the cards, including some spreads. Okay, and then you get right into the cards. I love that it's not a black and white picture, that's actually a color picture of the card. And then we've got about 2 full pages of descriptions. That's pretty cool. So you get so description and a device. And then you get a little ritual as well. So that's cool. Okay, so it looks like it carries on like that. So it's pretty cool. Now, this deck, I am going to lay the blame for me getting this deck squarely on a fellow YouTuber by the name of Brian, also known as Papa Squirrel. Thanks, Brian. I don't think he watches my videos, but that's okay. So here we go. Here's the backs. I love the backs. This key. It is, you can see there, pretty shiny. I have not edged this yet. Truthfully, I got this the week before I got sick, and then I got sick and I wasn't doing anything. I'm just looking because I've got this one card that, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of bent along the side. Don't really want to call for a replacement, but anyways, so I'm gonna probably edge that. All right. Oh dear. Dear, dear, dear. Let me just try to adjust this light a bit. There we go. Not gonna lie, that really freaks me out. You might notice a bit of the theme with some of the decks that I've gotten recently, or I've gotten more into recently, which tends to be a bit of the darker side of things, or the more darker fairy tale sorts of things. Oi, oi, oi. Damn right you're pausing in your journey. Your chest is split open. Wow. This is cool. This is really cool. Definitely some disturbing images. I should probably put a warning on this. Don't we all wear masks at times? It's time to lead. Okay, this is driving me crazy. Panacea, there's a solution to every problem. I hope you can't hear both my son on his PlayStation and my husband on his work call. So there's 36 cards in here. They're not all super dark, but they definitely have some dark elements. I really like this deck. I really like this deck a lot. Love the backs. I am going to I need to start doing some shadow work again, I think, just to work through some things. And I think this is going to be one of the decks that I work with. Lately I've been really enjoying pairing tarot with oracle cards. I don't know if you do that, but I would really like to. I think I'm gonna do that with this deck and either the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot, or there's one deck that I think doesn't come out until June. I pre-ordered it. Oh my gosh, probably like 5 or 6 months ago now. Called the Fallen Angels Tarot. I'm looking forward to that one. And I think this deck will also go really well with the Marielle. So I'm going to try both of those. I'd love to hear, if you have this deck, what you use it for. And how it works for you. Do you find it too dark? How do you see the messages? So yeah, so let's just pull one card to see what my potential relationship with this deck could be. Maximus, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? Interesting. Oops, sorry. Sorry for the knocking. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's see what the book says. I think this is calling me out and telling me that my feeling that I did need to do some more shadow work to work through some things is accurate. That's what I'm thinking, but let's have a look. All right, so you are maxed out, and yet, conversely, more is needed. More nourishment for yourself. You are spread too thin, and your life force is draining. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? A new idea is waiting to be cultivated, as evidenced by the flame in the light bulb. Or perhaps it's time to stop sitting on an idea you've had for some time. The moths are starting to gather, and as lovely as they are, they will slowly blot out your light. It's time to feed yourself in order to cultivate and harvest your next crop. Stop focusing on everyone else and the role you play in their lives. Till your own soil. Serve yourself the fruits of your own labor. The table is set with fine silver on a blood-red cloth. In fact, the blood is pooling and indicating that your life force is draining. Capture it now and fill your cup. What is the purpose of these fine things if they are not used? Yeah. Okay. And then there's a ritual as well, the sacred dinner that I guess I could do. I seriously think this thing is. People say that the cards are calling them out. I totally hear what they're saying. I have been sick, and part of getting sick was just doing too much for others and running myself ragged. And so I think I need to do something about that. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know if you have this deck and how it works for you. And what tarot decks, if any, do you pair it with? I'd love to hear. I've got some ideas, but I'm always willing to hear more. So until the next time, catch you later.